Right now, breaking news on News Channel 8.
Hurricane Ian growing more powerful right now, and no matter where it makes landfall, the storm is going to have a significant impact on our area.
A hurricane watch is now in effect for several counties in the Bay Area, including Hillsborough and Pinellas. People prepare their homes and families to brace for strong winds and flooding. And On Your Side has live team coverage this morning of everything you need to know as we get ready for Hurricane Ian.
Annie Mapp has a look at what local schools are doing to keep students safe. Xavier Harris is going to show you where you can pick up sandbags to protect your home. Let's start off, though, with Lee and Amanda. They are tracking the very latest on Ian this morning.
Yes, and we told you that this system would rapidly intensify overnight, and it did. So if you went to bed last night, it was part of a low-end tropical storm. Well, now it is a Category 1 hurricane with winds of 75 miles per hour. It's still moving northwest, but eventually it's going to take more of a northerly turn, and you can see a much better defined system now with those counterclockwise winds, the outflow from it. Everything about this system shows that it is getting stronger, and the forecast track and the forecast intensities follows that logic as well, making it maybe a Category 3 hurricane before it even makes landfall in southern Cuba tomorrow morning, so less than 24 hours from now. Then it moves into the eastern Gulf of Mexico as a Category 4 hurricane, and we really begin to see our conditions deteriorate during the day on Wednesday as a Category 4 hurricane sits right off our coast. But again, remember, this is the center of this circulation could be anywhere in this red shaded area, but then you have the wind field around it that could be significantly larger. So we were talking about those strong winds going well inland even through Thursday. Then the system slows down, which unfortunately would mean an elongated time of hurricane force wind and rain. So we do have a hurricane watch for Pinellas, Hillsborough, Manatee, and Sarasota counties. A watch means that hurricane force conditions are expected within 48 hours, but we also have a storm surge watch, where we could see 5 to 8 feet of surge, again, within 48 hours, but it's not all set in stone just yet. The computer model's not totally in agreement, and that's why we're going to bring in meteorologist Amanda Holly, because depending on where the system kind of tracks, we can have significantly different impacts.
Yeah, we're going to talk about these numbers fluctuating a little bit over the next couple of days, because we still do really have 2 full days to kind of hash out these details. But I wanted to give you an idea of what we're thinking right now. There's a couple different scenarios if the center of the storm takes a more easterly track or a westerly track up toward the Panhandle. The westerly track would lead to better, less significant impacts, if you will, for us. But either way, we're going to see some impacts. So let's start with this eastern track, a track closer to our coastline, even making landfall in the Tampa Bay area. This is going to lead to significant storm surge. We're calling for 5 to 8 feet of storm surge, or even higher. That is possible. The strongest winds will be near the coast and near the center of the storm. And we're talking hurricane force winds, even hurricane force gusts stronger than that, not out of the question. There's also going to be a heavy rain threat, which will lead to flooding with 5 to 10 inches of rainfall expected. And there is that tornado threat on the eastern side. Now, the western track here will still lead to impacts for us. We're still talking about a large storm surge event, but maybe not quite 8 to 10 feet, right? And less of a strong wind event because the strongest winds will stay just offshore. Some rain flooding certainly still possible. And because we're on that eastern side still, with that dirty side, we will still be talking about the threat for some isolated tornadoes. So that's what you can be thinking about and preparing for as we go through the next couple of days, Lee.
That's right. You have today to really make some of those final preparations, because today is the last typical day we're going to see for a while. 90 degrees, feeling humid. There's about a 50% chance of just pop-up afternoon storms. Tomorrow, though, the rain bands start increasing from Ian as it moves north. So there's an 80% rain chance, and basically expect rain off and on all day with those strong wind bands coming through Wednesday into Thursday. Now we even have a pretty significant rain chance on Friday as this system is slowing down. So again, the worst of the weather is going to happen Wednesday into Thursday, and then it's gradually going to improve as we head into Friday. Let's check in now, back with you guys.
All right, thanks, Lee and Amanda. Now, as we get ready for the hurricane, a number of school districts are already announcing closures.
And On Your Side's Annie Mapp live outside the Hillsborough County Public Schools office this morning with the details on those closures. Good morning, Annie.
Christy, and good morning. In Hillsborough County, schools are closed from today through Thursday, so county and school leaders can prepare the buildings to serve as shelters ahead of Hurricane Ian. School officials say the decision also suspends all after-school programs and extracurricular activities. Hillsborough County emergency operations officials made the decision to activate many of the schools as shelters starting today to house community members who will be required to evacuate their homes. School principals are responsible for coordinating the opening of the shelter sites and utilization of bus drivers for evacuee transport, along with meals for those staying at the shelters. Now, Hillsborough County leaders are urging residents to get prepared by learning their evacuation zones and following storm alerts.
We always hope for the best, but we will need to do everything we can to be ready in the event we are impacted by this intensifying storm. Rest assured, Hillsborough County is working very hard around the clock with all our public and private partners to prepare.
In Pinellas and Pasco County, schools are closed from Tuesday through Thursday. 3 Pinellas County schools will close at 12:30 today. Those are Palm Harbor University High School, Dunedin Highland Middle School, and Johns Hopkins Middle School. Reporting live in Tampa, Annie Mapp, 8 on your side.
And one of the most important things to know now as we get ready for Ian is if you are in an evacuation zone. The most at-risk zones, low-lying areas, Zone A, they're going to be evacuated first, followed by the areas in orange, yellow, and so on the evacuation map. You also need to know how at risk your home is for storm surge or winds.
If you're in a manufactured home, low-lying area, or some other structure that cannot sustain winds, you will need to evacuate when your local emergency manager asks you to do so.
If you need to know if you are in an evacuation zone, we posted a list with links for every county on our website, WFLA.com. A lot of folks already filling up sandbags just in case Ian brings flooding to the area.
And on your side, Xavier Harris joining us live where some people can actually go to get those sandbags. And Xavier, we've already seen long lines at these locations.
Hey, good morning, Deanne and Chris. That's correct. Right now, we are at McFarling Park, and this is just one of the locations folks can come and pick up those sandbags. You can see behind me this huge thing of sand. Most of it has been picked up, but that's okay because this is just one of the locations. The other locations are Al Barnes Park and Himes Avenue Complex. Now, over the weekend, Mayor Jane Castor stressed the importance of being prepared, which is why each sandbag location will open daily at 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. until further notice. The bags are free, and in order to pick them up, residents must show proof of residency. The mayor also spoke about steps the city is taking to prepare for Ian. That includes topping off all generators in city buildings, requesting storm drains be cleared out, and taking inventory of the city's fuel. She says everyone should be prepared and take this hurricane serious.
No doubt we are going to feel the effects. Just how severe those effects are remains to be seen. So what we are asking is for everyone to be prepared.
Now, on Sunday alone, the city passed out at least 20,000 bags of sand. And if you'd like a full list of where you can go to pick up those sandbags, that's on our WFLA app right now. This morning, we're live in Tampa. I'm Xavier Harris, 8 on your side.
Hey, Xavier, thank you. Let's check in now with Lee on the storm.
Yeah, so right now, Max rate is completely dry. Now, that means that today is a great day to get that sandbag all filled up. To get at least the plywood or the shutters ready. You can probably even put those up tomorrow ahead of the worst weather coming in on Wednesday. So I just want to let you know that we will not see impacts from Ian today. That will start tomorrow as this major hurricane moves into the Gulf of Mexico. Of course, it's going to stir up the seas, and that unfortunately is going to be enhanced by the fact that the system is going to start to slow down once we head through the middle of next week. So again, that's just sort of churning up the Gulf of Mexico. So those wave heights come Wednesday morning, you know, well offshore. We're talking 40-foot waves, but even close, especially to those southward facing beaches like Sarasota and Pinellas County. I mean, you could see 10 to 20-foot waves just offshore. Again, this is Wednesday morning. Even as the system heads north, it's still going to then start bringing in onshore wind. So not only then are we still turning up the seas with waves, now we start to add in that onshore wind component. So it's pushing those waves even closer to shore, especially down here in Sarasota. That yellow Could be 15-foot waves right there along Sarasota and Manatee counties as the system moves north. And your chances of getting hurricane-force winds are actually pretty high, especially where you would expect it, right along the coast, because even if the heaviest or the strongest winds remain just off our coastline, 74-mile-per-hour winds or higher could be possible from Clearwater, a 50% chance, 30% in St. Petersburg. So what do you need to know? Well, Ian is currently intensifying both today and tomorrow. Now, an extended duration of wind, rain, and flooding for us Wednesday into Friday morning. So just be aware of that and make your preparations today.